Welcome back to Life as Usual on yet another video. If you have missed the previous video or you're new to the channel, this is what we've been up to so far. Since we discovered that we were driving the car with no parking brakes, we do not have parking brakes. We have replaced the parking brake shoes on both left and right wheels, and in the process we have painted the rear calipers and did the full brake fluid flush. And on last video we have adjusted the shoes to make sure they are at the correct distance from the desk. But in today's video we will do the parking brake shoe bedding in, which we should do after replacing the parking brake shoe. So here we go. Before we continue, I need your help with this one. As you know, I'm new to YouTube and I have a goal to become a full-time content creator, so I can bring you a new video each and every week. But for me to do so, I need your support with this one. The way you can support me is you can like my videos, subscribe to my channel, and share my videos on Facebook so my videos can reach other people and I can help more and more people, and we can grow our community, because I have a goal to reach 2,500 subscribers by the end of the year. So with that in mind, let's get back to the video. I hope you enjoy this one. So next would be for us to go on a drive. Let's put the wheel and we'll go on a drive and check if what we did worked. So now that we're in the car is turned on and we have it in park. The gearbox is in park, okay? And then we have the special program here. It's on normal height, and in high gear, okay? What we're going to do is press on the brake 3 times and then hold, then engage the handbrake 4 times, then release 3 times. I'll show you what it means. 1, 2, 3, and hold. Then we're gonna go to electronic braking and we do 1, 2, 3, 4, and then 1, 2, 3. And now we have EPP service mode. So that's now it's activated. We are now in the embedding mode basically. So what we're going to do is we're gonna drive off up to 20 miles an hour, okay? And once we reach the 20 miles an hour, we're going to apply the parking brake, okay? And once we do that, it's going to slow the car down, and we need to repeat that 10 times. But between times we need to allow the car or the brakes to cool down, so we need to allow about a minute or drive off at least for 500 miles, okay? But we cannot drive too fast. I will put how fast it is here somewhere because I don't remember. We cannot drive too fast, we cannot turn off the car, and there are a few things that I will list them we cannot do, because if we do them we'll exit this mode, okay? So let's start off by doing the first one. First run, let's drive. So now we are going to be driving up to 20. And once we reach 20, look at the handbrake. Once we reach 20, I'm gonna pull the handbrake up and the car is going to slow down. Slow down to 0. That's it, the car slowed down. And now I wait 1 minute, okay? Or I can drive off. Okay, I can drive off and for 500 yards and repeat the same thing 10 times. So that's number 1. You only have to do this process if you do 2 things. Actually, it's 3 things. Well, number 1, if you replace the parking brakes with new parking brake shoe, or if you replace the rear brake disc, or if you go mudding. Apparently if you go into a mud, you're doing off-roading and you go mudding and you stay in the water for a certain amount of time, I forgot how much, but if you stay there a certain amount of time, that could change the alignment and you need to do the bedding in. So now I reach 20, I'm going to apply the handbrake and the car is going to stop and to a full stop. And then the more I do that, the handbrake will actually tighten and get better, okay? So I'm gonna drive off again for a minute, or for 500 yards, just for the brakes to cool down. We did 3 already, yeah? much shorter. The stops are getting shorter and shorter and shorter.
Yeah.
That means it's working.
Yeah.
Oh, look, wow.
Yes.
That means it's working.
Yeah.
It's working. Now we waited 1 minute. Now we're going to do the 5th time. So we're gonna drive off and reach 20 mile again and then pull the handbrake up. Let's see how fast will that happen. That's 21, 22, and then pull the handbrake up. Wow, that is much better. That's much better, definitely. And now we wait for the car to cool down again. So we already did it 5 times. We still have 5 more to go. Now it's number 8, okay?
Yeah.
Because Alex said we did 7, not 8, and I said 8, so let's do 8. So that's number 8.
Yeah.
And we're gonna reach 20 and then apply the brakes. It's basically only the handbrake I'm applying. And that's full stop. And now we're just gonna drive off for the brakes to cool down.
Yeah.
That's really quick.
Yes, much quicker.
That's much
I think
quicker.
like every time is much quicker.
Yeah, it's getting better.
Yeah.
Okay,
It's allowed to cool down.
so I'm going to drive a little bit more and wait for 1 minute for it to cool down. Now, let's see how fast it is. It's very fast, yeah. And remember, that's parking brake. That's not normal brakes. That's parking brake. So that worked. That was number 9
Yes.
or number
No,
10.
10.
That was number 10. So we'll finish.
Yeah.
And now we're going to do it one more time. I don't know if we have done it 10 times or 11 times, but just gonna do it one more time just in case. And let's see now, press. That was much shorter. That was definitely much shorter. Yeah, definitely much shorter. Okay, now to exit this mode, all you have to do is turn off the car and restart it and it will exit this mode. There's one more thing you have to do. You'd have to click subscribe, like, and we'll see you on the next one. Bye-bye. I am new to YouTube, as you know. Okay, before we continue, with this video, I need your help with, but listen, before we continue with this video, I need your help with this one. I'm new to YouTube and I have a goal to become a full-time content creator so I can bring you a new video every week to help you with your project.